After 8 years in the making, we are now seeing fruitful endeavor come to light here. We are now witnessing the actual signing of the MOA.
So as we all know, this is a dream that started in 2013. Wow. Many things have changed 8 years since then. This is a partnership really between Minglanilla, Ming-Mori, and our partners and Cebu Landmasters. And I believe we have really been very committed to the process, very persevere. And this has really paved the way to the realization of that dream. The Minglanilla Techno-Business Park is proudly master planned by one of the world's best, Soberano, and they're watching live from Singapore. Hello. And of course, it will be assisted by a series of consultants around the Philippines, and of course, assisted by our local consultant, Meadowlands, by Engineer Mike Cañete over there. So the main driver of the design is really a global standard of sustainability and competitiveness. And it is envisioned to take Minglanilla to greater heights, to become a model not just for a near term, but for long-term sustainability. What's nice about this project is the emphasis on sustainability. Sustainable environmental-wise, economic-wise, and also social-wise. As the new normal becomes the better normal. So we think of how we can live better, and it has to always be inspired by a better environment. We all know there's a lot of work to be done. The marching orders from our chairman, Mr. Joe Soberano, are very clear. This is really to help people, to help the current generation, to help my generation and the next generation. And we're very honored. I really feel that of the 100 projects that we have done in Cebu Landmasters, this is really a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to really make a very big difference. This will affect hundreds of thousands. The population of Minglanilla will approach 200,000 soon. And this will benefit them and the neighboring towns and cities. So we have to do this right. And we're very excited to work with the Philippine Reclamation Authority, who will assist us with supervision to make sure this is really implemented as planned. Once again, this is really for you, the people of Minglanilla, and we're very honored to have this opportunity.
I never expected to, I was just supposed to be a witness here, but nevertheless, I'm here to grace this occasion as a witness. A witness to what Mr. Soberano said about the future of this project. And true enough, I know and I feel the problem of the Cebu City, and we need really to expand some more, and we need additional landscape or grounds for expansion. And this is it. This is one of the start of a series of reclamation probably here, because the only way for us to grow further is to expand and to reclaim. So indeed, I'm very hopeful really that this will already become a reality in the next several years. And I know that there are some others doing the same plan as what you are doing here, the southern side of Cebu and the northern side. So I wish Cebu the best of everything, especially ngayon medyo nag-downtrend na yung ating COVID. And I'm very happy for that. Even I in Manila, I am monitoring Cebu City because to me, it's already part of, they have been asking me how we did in Cebu, and it became already a model for these measures against the pandemic. And I'm very happy that the people of Cebu City responded very accurately and very clearly on the protocol. So, we are now, nandito rin yata yung mayor ng Talisay. Dito rin si Mayor, nandito, no? So, I'm very happy for him. He was pinakamababa pa rin na city ng Talisay. So, with that, maraming salamat. Thank you. Congratulations, Joe. And congratulations to Mayor of the Minglanilla. And of course, the PRA who are here. And I wish you all the luck in this world. Maraming salamat. Thank you very much.
One of a kind endeavor known as the Minglanilla Techno-Business Park, Ming-Mori, that would transform the municipality Minglanilla into a world-class economic hub. This Techno-Business Park will fulfill the town vision to become the social economic contributor of the South.
Today is the signing of the Memorandum of Agreement between the PRA and the project owner Minglanilla with the joint venture partner Ming-Mori. This is a milestone in the project because it signals another phase of the progression towards the eventual actual start of creating a new land, creating new 100 hectares of land in 2 islands in the foreshore areas of Minglanilla. That will be additional space for development, for economic activity, for leisure, for business. That means better life for the people of Minglanilla and the communities around it.
Are very grateful that the full team of PRA, the Public Reclamation Authority, are here. I'm referring to the General Manager, John Rubiato, whom we heard earlier. And I'm sure even the chairman, because we are live via Zoom, and I am sure he is tuning. Our chairman of PRA, si Al Agra, who could not be here today, but we have been talking as we were preparing and getting excited of this event, but for one reason or another, he could not come, but he promised that he will be here in a few weeks, because there are going to be a lot of things that we still need to go through, as was explained by our general manager from PRA. We need to be submitting some requirements after signing this MOA, and hopefully get to we'll get our notice to proceed. Along with GM Rubiato from PRA are the directors. The past 8 years, and finally we're here. And we hope to meet the target and expectation of PRA to finish this project in 3 years. I did mention that it could possibly be 5 years. But of course, it's our desire to complete this as soon as possible, because this again will provide many opportunities, not just through the economy, but the social impact that it will provide, not just the municipality of Minglanilla, or should I say the future city of Minglanilla, and Cebu in general. Because we all know that what we have dreamt for this Ming-Mori project, reclamation project, was to provide a land that we could not find anywhere in the city of Cebu, even around the province. It was more difficult to consolidate an area of 100 hectares. You know that the city has a very narrow coastline, no, and that after a few kilometers or so, that's already the hillside of Cebu province. So the only way you can really expand is to reclaim. And I remember when we started to conceptualize this project, Minglanilla was already moving to industrialize. Even the lands that we were rezoning, they were now thinking of repositioning what was considered as the residential area of the province and shifting it to become an industrial base. Precisely what we have in this Ming-Mori reclamation that will answer to that need. And this is now within our midst, Mayor Lani. And we are happy that you have given this full support. As we in Cebu Landmasters, who is leading this consortium, has also been dreaming so much about Cebu. While we are focusing in Bismin, in the different areas, this is where we all started and will continue to provide a lot of emphasis in our development. That's why the neighboring areas in the south of Cebu City is where we are, no? As far as San Fernando, and we are already covering the north as far as Bogo City, and in the near future, Danao City. Of course, we started in Balamban and Toledo City, and here we must have been very blessed with about 5 residential projects in Minglanilla, which we consider to be a real home for us in Cebu Landmasters. And this time, a mix of industrial, the Techno Park that we have been dreaming about for Cebu. So, today is a milestone. We are formalizing an agreement that will carry us through with our dreams and to realize it, to provide more benefits to the people of Cebu. And this will also have a very major impact on the domestic economy as well. This could also start the ball rolling for more similar projects along the coast. And that's the only way we could expand. Because we all know that reclamation is always the answer for limited area. Look at countries like Singapore. Like if you would believe, in Boston, in the USA, half of their areas are all reclaimed land. And that's why it grew to be that well and to be that much. So Cebu will follow suit, and we are going to be very strict in the implementation of this project. While we are opening up our borders in terms of receiving inland the filling materials coming from the mountains, we have to be strict about the protocols that has been established and embodied in our environmental clearance certificate issued by the Department of Environment and Natural Resources. And I'm only so happy that it comes to protocol obedience or following it to the letter. Cebu has been a model. And I'm just so glad as we were successful enough to follow the protocol guidelines of IETF led by our good Secretary Simatu, in which we have attained very well, as can be seen by the lowering cases that we have been experiencing. And even the steady situation being under the GMCQ. That is such an accomplishments we have. We in this project in Ming-Mori will follow to the letter strictly the guidelines and the protocols already established and have been mandated by the DNR as spelled out in the ECC. So we will be complying, and we hope that we will come up with a model project. We did not take any stone unturned. We took the best planners with us. No? As Franco mentioned, we got Juro Soberano to be our planner, the best in Asia. And to make sure that we will have the highest standard, the highest international standard. And we would like to make that the standard of quality for hopefully the other developers to replicate and follow. So there's so much expectations to the DNR officials, of course, led by Secretary Roy. We guarantee you that we will make this a model project following the rules that you have guided us with. And to our PRA officials, led by Jan Robiato, also the same assurances that we will make this the best reclamation project that you have been able to approve. And I'm sure you will be a witness to that because you are going to monitor this as we start and complete and deliver this project to the people of Minglanilla.